That's a good question. If you want your branding to be respected, you have to stick to some of those core values as far as I'm not going to sell out for this. I'm not going to sell this. And I think that's what a lot of times producers have two sets of beats. They'll have an archive of beats that they only use for major meetings, and they'll have some beats that they just need to eat. You need to buy a sandwich. You in there, you hungry. You know what I'm saying? So you willing to get $25 to pay your phone bill or whatever. Take your girl out, go to a movie and look like you balling, but you just made maybe $100 for 4 beats. That $100 can get you through that week. So I'm not hating on that. I get it. But don't just continue to rape the game and bring the value down. It's just like 4 gas stations on a corner. One gas station can be charging $150 and others charging. It's just respect for the game. You got to have respect for the game. If you want respect, if you want to get that type of respect, then you don't come in selling them beats for that much, and then they gonna always run to you. But then there's a difference between a producer and a beat maker. There's a complete difference which people don't understand. A producer is one that is able to produce a product from beginning to end. So you get something, you're not just creating a beat and selling it and going about your business. You take that, this is your baby. You take that baby, you nurture it, and then you birth it. And from top to bottom, you put your stamp of approval on it. So you're proud to say, I worked on that, I did that. And that's the difference. That's a huge, huge difference. And it's a huge misconception where people think I'm making beats, got my little computer. Man, my boy DOA told me one day, man, I was younger, and I sent him like a legion of beats. And he was like, yo, you're not a producer, yo. I was like, what? I just produced these beats. He's like, you're not a producer, man. You're not a producer until he gave me a list of things. He's like, do you have your own studio? Have you ever brought in someone and produced them from top to bottom where you're giving them direction on where you see this song going? And I was like, nah, not yet. He's like, okay. And he just started listing things that producers, as a responsibility as a producer, almost like you've graduated. And he took me through that process, man, until I graduated. And then he's like, now you're a producer. And so I don't take that lightly. It's like if somebody goes to college for a doctor's degree and they're like, I'm a doctor. You're not a doctor until you go through these steps. And there are steps you need to go through to become a producer. I'll give you 2 answers. Where I hope it's headed is just that people would be willing to explore more of what music can bring. I love the integration of different genres. I love that. Hopefully it can go there and integrate more genres. I think it's very hard, this is just one side of the answer, but I think the categories in the Grammy categories, whatever type of music award, is very hard to, if you're doing original music, it may not sound like hip hop. It may not feel like country. It may not look like R&B. What genre is that? What lane is that? I don't know what to say to that. And so I think it's tough with the awards and stuff, and where it pushes the industry, because you want to make music so that you can win a best R&B artist. So you start doing music to kind of gauge, but then you never look back and get out of that whole rigmarole to say, I'm just going to do what I love to do. I'm just going to do music that I love. And however it sounds, don't put no label on me. Just let it be what it is. How does it inspire you? Is it moving you to kill somebody? Is it moving you to make love to somebody? Is it moving you to go win a basketball game or go lift 1,000 pounds? Whatever that music does to you is what it is. Sometimes you can't really put a name on it. So where the industry is going, it's going to keep going in the same direction it's going if they don't get out of that box and being driven by category. So that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. It stifles you. It stifles creativity. The sky doesn't have a cap on it for a reason. because you can go beyond, you know, space and really think outside the box when it comes to astronomy, right? So if you look at music like astronomy, then maybe music will change.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.